Um, nah, it's obviously everyone's interested what footballers do in their spare time, obviously to keep fit. But I'm trying to give myself a daily routine of working out, doing various exercises. Certain days I mix my exercises up so to make it a little bit more fun, because obviously we all know we've been in quarantine and lockdown for a long time. So I just try and have as much fun with it as possible. So today was a different type of day. I joined in an Instagram live with my teammate Fernando Forestieri, which was a different type of cardio. It was more of a skipping cardio. So today was a different day, but on a usual day, my cardio would be on the bike, 2K bike ride, and then a 1K run. I think at first it was quite difficult in the sense of my positioning and not being used to being so close to my own goal, if that makes sense. I think as any player does, they learn by playing games, and the mistakes that I did make when I was making that transition, I was able to see them on video, because I think when I was first making the transition, Mark Orbit and David Weir, credit to them, they would go through some of my clips with me and just talk about the positioning and ideally where I'd need to be when the ball's on the other side of the pitch, which was obviously which was something that I wasn't used to, being obviously playing further up the pitch. So I think it was quite hard at first, if I'm honest. No, it was very, very strange, if I'm honest, because we was always like, when we played on TV, even when we were at home games and we played on TV, it was never about us. It was always about the away team, always, and we were always known as little old Brentford, and I think that's what kind of gave us the extra push that there's no pressure on us at all. I think we were favourites for relegation that year. So we were all young kids, and Mark Orbit had done a good job in terms of selecting the right players to bring in at the time. And we were all just going with the flow, if I'm honest with you, and there was no pressure on us at all. And when I look back, it was probably one of the best moves, best decisions, of my career to date. No, that's it, to be fair. It's already out there. I think it affected me in ways that probably I can't describe. While I was going through it all, I kind of almost shut down and just went into autopilot mode. But it's when I got through it all is when I realised back then, if I got tested for depression, I probably would have had it, because it wasn't a healthy space to be in, knowing that all the hard work that I put in throughout my childhood and stuff, I literally just watch it go by me, because obviously I was injured for the whole year when we were in the Premier League, and to see that literally just bypass you and get relegated, and then see the team just literally split up in terms of players going left, right and centre. I think it was a hard thing to take. It just felt like a sigh of relief, if I'm honest. I kind of needed a fresh start, if I'm honest, from being injured for 2 years at Hull. I didn't leave. A lot of fans obviously were slating me because they thought I left for the money, but I was offered the same money at Brentford as I was at Hull. But I think I just needed a fresh start in terms of mentally as well, because a lot of things had happened at Hull. Obviously, as everyone knows, through my time being there, and to go to a club that's obviously aspiring to join the Premier League, and to be a part of it last year was incredible. Obviously, playing with players that I'd played with before, playing with players that I knew about. It was a nice feeling, and obviously being back in London helped a lot because I was closer to my family. Then lastly, obviously, I was gutted when I found out that the club don't need my services anymore, because it was a club that I probably would have stayed at if they didn't need my services. Not really, just I think when that whistle goes, the main thing for me is obviously winning, no matter who we're playing against, even if it is my old team. It's still the same points on the board that's taken if you do win, and we needed to win, and unfortunately it was against Hull. But after the game, then obviously it's all smiles again. But during the 90 minutes, it's wartime. Being honest, it's been a slow start. Just, I think mentally, for me anyway, a lot of things ain't clicking as much as I thought they would have clicked. But I've met some great friends, made some great memories with people, and I feel like the best is yet still to come. And I don't want to be too negative about my start, because obviously no one's perfect, and we all make mistakes. I've still got another year on my contract, and who knows what's going to happen with what's going on at the minute, if we're going to be able to finish the season or not. But either way, I'm going to be ready for when the season resumes to kick on again.